Okay, I think we're good to go here. And turn that on. There we go. All right. Awesome. All right, David and Kramer are the first ones here. They were also the first ones in TeamSpeak. Welcome, guys. Also, good to see you, Chris. Welcome, welcome.
Where are we at, buddy?
We are in Jacksonville.
Okay. I didn't know where we were.
Yeah. It does tell you on, well, it didn't actually today, but normally it tells you on Instagram and stuff, but it does tell you on Twitch because I have it updated on there, so.
It just landed here 30 minutes ago.
Oh, nice. I'll get my tablet.
I live in Jacksonville.
Cool. Where'd you land from?
Hawaii.
Oh, wow. Okay. So did you actually do that last night? Fly all the way out to Hawaii from Memphis?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
So what time?
And then I came back.
So what time did you go to bed? Or did you just sleep while it was flying?
I haven't gone to bed.
You haven't gone to bed? Oh my gosh. Gotta be a zombie.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I slept while it was flying.
Okay. Let your first officer do all the work.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think, let's see, buses should be on their way. Oh, here comes the crew bus anyway. So here we are in Jacksonville. Again, the scenery's a little meh because of the weird incompatibilities. I did finally hear back from Celio Sim, and they said they are working on trying to fix that. So it's not technically compatible with P3D4, but it did work in version 4.2, but 4.3 broke it. So, but anyway, so we'll muddle along and deal with that. But crew's coming on board now, and then the crew bus the team buses rather should be here shortly, and we'll get on our way. Let's go over the flight plan here real quick as soon as I bring it up. Let's see here. I gotta figure out where all this is. Drive. Dum 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 dum. It's a nice looking day here in Jacksonville. Did you make this delivery? Yeah. You never seen this before? This is from last year.
No.
This is from last year.
It's my first time I've flown on this type of day with you guys.
Oh.
I normally fly on the NFL Chargers.
Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah. Well, cool. Yeah. No, I did this last year for the Jags. So.
You haven't opened up VATSIM yet.
You're right. I have not. So let me do that. Good call. And I also haven't opened up Fly Live either. So let me do that as well before I forget. I got a phone.
I'm using default scenery.
I got a phone call like right as I was getting ready to start, so it kind of threw me off my groove here. So, KJAX KIND WWA 1990. We're at 40,000 feet today, and bingo, there we go. And now VPilot.
Oh, 40,000. That's what mine told me.
Nice. 4 SoCal JL JA FL connect. Oh, I want the hyphen. Okay. Some want it, some don't. Flight plan, fetch, and file. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're on the VATSIM server now. We're filed. They're loading the cargo. Team bus should be, there comes the first team bus anyway, right there. So he'll get going here. Taking a look at our flight plan today, obviously going to Indianapolis. We're going to be parking at Cargo Park 43. We are WestWind 1990, but we're officially Jacksonville 10 charter, but for VATSIM purposes, we're callsign WestWind 1990 on the server. Alternate today is going to be O'Hare, Chicago O'Hare. Route of flight today is the Arnie 2 departure to Baxley, Atlanta, J89 or Juliet 89 to Indy uniform, Haggle, and then the Gibbs 3 arrival into Indianapolis. Flight level is going to be 400 or flight level 40,000 feet there. We're taking 63,171 pounds of fuel. Total reserve fuel today is 26,400. We have 165 passengers on board, 6,600 pounds of cargo for a total payload of 44,600. Zero fuel weight of 438,700 pounds. Estimated block time today is 2 hours and 12 minutes. Estimated air time today is 1 hour and 44 minutes. So, with that being said, now that we see people starting to get on board, let's go ahead and get up into the cockpit and get this bird ready to fly.
Would you step climb in a 7.8? I don't think so.
Yeah, you can step climb in anything. The idea.
Yeah, but I.
Hang on.
Pretty sure.
So the idea behind step climbing is when you take off, your weight precludes you from going to a more efficient altitude because you're so heavy. You're going to burn more fuel trying to get to the altitude than it is that you'll save fuel. So the idea is you start off at a lower altitude and you burn off some fuel, lose some weight, and then it becomes more efficient. So you step climb up and you can burn less fuel at the higher altitude. So any aircraft can potentially step climb. It's usually a matter of distance. So the longer you fly, the more likely you are going to be advantageous to step climb. If it's a short flight, there's no reason to step climb. You fly up to your altitude, you get up there, and you're done. You don't have time to step. But any aircraft will potentially step climb, including the 7.8.
Okay, are you gonna step climb?
No. We're going to Indianapolis in a 747. There's no reason to step climb at that distance. It's an hour and 45-minute flight. There's no reason to step climb. And I can't legally step climb anyway because my ceiling for the 7.4 is 41,000 feet. For our direction of flight, 40,000 feet is the maximum height anyway, so we're already at our maximum altitude. There's no way we can step climb. All right. We're going to turn that on to there. We're going to turn the circuit breaker lights on. We're going to turn that on. Okay. Do that. Fuel's going to be off. Window heat on. Nav lights. I think I turned on. Yes. Packs are off because we have air being supplied externally at the moment. Let's go ahead and check our oxygen. Oxygen check's good. Bring the panel lights up here. And same thing on this side. Come down here. The spoilers are down, flaps are up, throttles are idle, and fuel is cut off. I'm going to switch the seatbelt sign to on. And we'll leave it 2200. We'll test the TCAS once this all boots up. So let's get into here and get this set up. Ready to go. Menu, FMC. And we are at KJAX. And route. KJAX to KIND. We're going to departure arrival. Weather today. Let's look at what runway we need to take. Current weather is...
Get it out, Mike. Get it out. Come on.
330 at 6 knots. 10-mile visibility. Few clouds at 3,000. Few clouds at 12,000. Broken at 25,000. Temperature 21. Dew point 06. Altimeter 3011. All right, so 330. Let's see, what's that going to do for me? I'm going to look at my... I think 26 is going to make the most sense then. If that's a runway I can take. Let me look here. Open Jacksonville. I do want to see if this will work now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Let's see. Taxi. No, wait. I said Jacksonville. When did you open up Indianapolis again? There you go. Alright. Yeah, runway 26 will make the most sense. So we will do that. 3-2 would actually be more ideal, but it's only a 7,000 foot runway, and I'm not going to play that game, so we'll do runway 26. Departure. The Arnie 2. Baxley. Runway 26. And we'll go back to route, rather. And so from there, we're going to take Baxley to Atlanta, ATL. And west end. J89 to IIU. I think it's IIU, yeah. To Haggle. And then Gibbs 3. Arrival. And we need to look at what our weather is predicted to be in Indianapolis. So briefing for Indianapolis is expected to be variable at 4. So basically calm, essentially. Variable at 4, 10-mile visibility, few clouds at 21,000. Temperature 0, dew point -8. It's going to be cold in Indianapolis. Altimeter 3039. All right. So we can land wherever we wish, which is great because
Oh, in a field.
What? Not in a field. Not in a field. Alright. Taxi. Look at the airport map here. There we go, that's Indy. For the side of the airport we're going to be landing, we want to be on 2-3 left or 5 right. And so from the direction we will be coming, it would make the most sense to just plan to do 5 right. So we're going to plan on 5 right, and that'll actually bring us pretty close to where we need to park, so that'll be nice. So we're going to go with 5 right. So Gibbs 3, 5. And haggle transition, ILS 5 right. And let's look at what that Kelly transition is all about. Let's look at the Gibbs star here real quick and see what we got. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. So this is the Gibbs star from haggle. And we're going to come up here. This is the runway we're landing on right here, which is 5 right. And so let's see, what does it say for that? Track from boot P. Where's boot? There's boot. Okay. To jock. To famil. Where's famil? Oh, there's famil. Okay. So jock, famil. And then let's see here. To Mosley. To Knight. And then Docky. Or Dossie, whatever that is. Okay, so we're basically going into Mosley to Knight. We go this way, we hit Dossie, and then it'll be radar vectors to 5 left, or 5 right there, rather. So if we look at the approach for 5 right, and it's not going to do that, that's helpful. Okay. And let's see. What was the Kelly transition? Somewhere way out there. Probably don't even need to go that far out though. So we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it alone. We don't need the Kelly transition. We'll just leave it as is. I think that'll make the most sense. So we'll go back over here. So we'll say back to route, vectors, direct. Yeah, back to okay, good. So activate, execute. Look at the legs page here. It's vectors out. Just scroll down looking for discontinuities. And vectors, and then there we go. Okay, so that's all set. Initial reference. 0 fuel weight, 438.7. Reserves are 26.4. Cost index is 80. Cruise altitude 400. Thrust limit, we will derate today because we are not heavy at all, so we're going to derate 2. Takeoff will be flaps 10. And trim is going to be 4.4. And we're waiting on the V speeds because the IRS are still booting up here, so we'll get that in a second. All right, that's essentially ready to go. What's kind of cool, so I did this with Navigraph Charts. You can get Charts Desktop, which has the Sim Connect option in it, which will allow you to do this and show you your aircraft on your flight plan as it moves. It'll be like a moving map kind of thing. Now, what's really cool, though, is what I believe can happen. I'm going to close this just as a test and see if it sticks around. It looks like it does. Yes, it does. So on the website, and therefore on my tablet, if I go over here to flights, whoops, back. there it is, and it will show me moving through here as we go, so we can keep track on this, and I can watch it on my tablet too, which will be really awesome. So that'll be kind of cool, testing that today for the first time, using that option. Just more cool things that Navigraph can do. So if you don't already have a Navigraph subscription, I encourage you to get one. It's only about $10 a month or so. It's worth it, in my opinion. All right, let's look at our checklist here. Open this up. Just buried in the QRH, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. We shall survive. Right. Pre-flight. Oxygen test 100%. Flight instruments. Heading is... Oh, we can't even do that yet because we're still waiting on that. So the heading should be somewhere in the neighborhood of around 120 degrees-ish. Looking at the compass. About 100 and actually about 110... yeah, 105 maybe, something like that. 107, all right, bingo, that's pretty good and close, all right. All right, so that's set, and then 3011, I believe, was the altimeter setting. Let's set that. I'm going to verify that real quick. Briefing. 3009, I was kind of close, all right. 3009 is altimeter, so that's now set, and while that's done, let's do the TCAS check before I forget. And parking brake is now set. Fuel control switches are cut off, and I believe they are done loading the cargo. And the passengers are all done, so yes, that is all done. Alright, so we will go ahead and go back to the doors page. Oops, no, menu. Doors, we're going to close those doors, and we're going to close the cargo doors. Okay, previous. Flight attendants to arm the doors. And we are going to start the APU so we can disconnect the start card. All right, let's look at the departure brief and go over that. Sid is the Arnie. Oh, be quiet. There, you did it just fine. Oh, it even shows me on the charts. Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right, so we're here parked at gate 24, and we are going to be taking off on runway 26, which is over here, which is 257 degrees. So we will we'll be backed out of stand. We'll take Romeo up here around the terminal area and over to hotel, and then Alpha all the way down to Charlie for runway 26 and take off. And we'll do that so we avoid this nonsense and accidentally don't take on to runway 8 or 14 like we did that one time that I don't like to talk about. The SID for today is the Arnie 2, and we are going to be basically, most of the SIDs out of Jacksonville are vectors, so we're going to climb out of runway 26 to 540 and then vectors to Kimmel. And then we are going to expect to cross Arnie at or above 11,000 feet and head on up to Baxley. There is no real speed or altitude restrictions. It's just an expect. Top altitude is 3,000. There's no center on today. Atlanta Center just came on, but there's no Jax Center, so we're just going to put in our top altitude and we'll climb straight up. And we'll be fine there. Airport elevation is 29 feet, nice and low, and no issues there. If we look at the... I'm going to look at this, let's see, what am I looking at? The star here, just for, because I don't know why it doesn't give you an MSA for the area, but here it is. So MSA for Jacksonville, basically 2,100 feet. So if we do have any issues, then we just want to stay above that to be safe. We're really light today, so if there are any issues, we will head back to the airport. We'll plan to land back on runway 26 given the winds, and we actually can land on runway 8 if we need to. If it's a dire emergency, because the winds are so light, we won't have an issue there. Anything before 80 knots, we'll stop. Anything after 80 knots will be for catastrophic failures only: engine fire, engine out, loss of control, something like that. After V1, obviously, we'll continue into the air. We'll climb up to about 2,500 feet, and we'll assess the problem and decide if we need to return to the airport, or if we need to, or if we can continue on to Indianapolis or somewhere else nearby, depending on the situation. So, alrighty. So I think that takes care of that. That is, APU is now on, so we will cycle over to that. I'm going to call for pushback, so he can start getting hooked up. We're going to go nose to the left today because of where we're going. And while that's happening, we're going to release you guys. And before start checklist, flight deck door is closed and locked. Passenger signs are on. The MCP, we've got our V2. Oh, we never got our V speeds. That's right. Let's see here. V1 is 117. VREF, so VR is 124. And V2 is 144. So we'll set 154 in the box here. Let's see, 257 was the runway heading. We'll set that there. And we're going to set 40,000 feet in the window here to go all the way up. Alright, so flight deck door, passenger signs have NCP, V2, plus 10 is set, plus the heading, and the altitude is set. Takeoff speeds, 117, 124, 144. CDU pre-flight is complete. Trim is going to be 4.4. We'll set once we have power in the aircraft. Taxi and takeoff briefing is complete, and beacon is coming on right now. And we can get this back to the engine page. Flight directors are coming on. And he's waiting for me to release the wheel chocks, that's right. Office actions. Ground connections. Wheel chocks, there we go. I'm going to set that to the legs page. We're going to set this to this page.
Locking gear.
What time is it right now? We're going to depart in 2 minutes.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Yeah, in a moment. 0144. Alright, let's sync it up.
Release parking brakes.
Alright, brakes release.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, we're clear for engine start. Fuel pump's coming on. And packs are off. We can turn one pack on so we can get some stuff going for the people in the back. And starting 3 and 4. So you did it.
What runway are we taking off on?
Runway 26.
Thank you. I'm over here getting started up myself.
What are you flying today?
I'm going with the 400 cargo.
Oh, nice.
A little old school today.
Yeah. It's nice to do the old school every once in a while.
Well, I am taxiing to runway 26.
Alright, we're pushing right now, so we'll be behind you shortly. Alright, that starter cut off in 3 and 4. Go ahead and switch the hydraulics over. And starting 1 and 2.
Trying to figure out why like the APU or the APU like what's this? Maybe like the RAM door is open or something.
What's the question exactly?
Set parking brakes.
No, I'm trying to figure out. There's a little by my APU. There's excuse me. There's a little door open on the top of it. So I'm trying to think. Maybe I have the
Is the APU running?
Yeah.
That's why. That's the inlet door
No,
for the APU.
it's not.
What aircraft are you flying?
7-8.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the inlet door.
Are you the American that's pushing back right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Unlocking
For me,
gear.
you were pushing back right into the terminal.
Oh, that's weird.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass been removed.
Better not push in front of me. I guess I'll have to wait for you.
It's fine. I'm gonna push all the way back so I can get out to that taxiway on the left. Get on Papa.
I'm gonna have to wait. Oh wait, you're turning. Hold on, make it.
And we got that stupid temp zone nonsense. Then we go to transponder mode. Brake set to RTO. Flaps coming down
Left
to
is clear.
10.
Right is clear.
Actually, I'll wait for you.
And we're going to cancel that. And we need to start our trim to 4.4. So that's right about there. Alright. And let's do our control check. 2 up, 1 down. 2 up, 1 down. 2 down. 2 up. And rudders. Full left. And full right. And neutral. Alright, flight controls checked. Alright, ANI is not required today. Recall has been checked. Auto brake is set to RTO. Flight controls are checked. And the ground equipment I saw drive off is clear. There he is over there. So we are good to go. Taxi light on. And dome light's not required. Not the dome light. The logo light's not required today. It's the middle of the day. APU can go off.
I see a few of you guys over there on the terminal.
And parking brake off, and here we go.
Me and Mayo's just pushed back. I'm waiting for him right now. But Moose is back at the cargo area.
Yeah, and I'm moving now.
Have you ever took the moment to just listen to the APU start up on the 7.4?
I have. It's quite nice. Why am I missing sounds? I don't have any engine sounds going on.
Pause your flight.
I tried that. I'm gonna check something else here. Hang on a second. I have a hunch, maybe. I don't know that it would be a problem, but options, sound.
Sorry, Dave. We're just doing a quick flight check here. Just going through the checklists.
Using the headset.
So you're gonna do 360, right? Or 180? Or 180?
Yeah, we're gonna do 180 and flip back around.
Okay, roger that. I'll follow you. Are you going to runway 8 or runway 26?
Yeah, what the heck?
26.
They are. They're in my.
Actually, I'll let you.
They're running on my.
No,
speakers.
I'll
I'll
let you flip
follow you.
around.
I'll follow you. It's fine.
Well, I'm a 7.8. You're gonna have to wait. I'll let you go first. What are you, a 7.3?
Yeah, it's fine.
No, I don't want you to wait 3 minutes, for my wake.
Okay. Hang on. Yeah, it's coming through my main speakers for some reason. It's set to primary default primary playback device, which is set to my headset. Right? Let me just verify this real quick. Playback devices. No, it's not. I checked that this morning. There we go.
Are you gonna go down to Bravo,
That was weird. Who are you talking to?
Ethan? The Mayo?
I don't care. You can call me either, but
Jacksonville
no, we'll just
approach is
continue
on.
on hotel.
Hey, about dang time.
Oh. Are we gonna have to get clearance?
I'm gonna get it while I'm taxiing here. 127.0.
I'm gonna get clearance here. After Mike. David, just go around me.
Jacksonville approach, WestWind 1990 on the ground, Jacksonville, looking for clearance to Indianapolis.
Into 1990 Jacksonville approach, hello. You are cleared to Indianapolis Airport via the Army 2 departure. Failed. Climb maintain 3000, expect flight level 40010 minutes after departure. Departure frequencies with me is +2607.
Alright, cleared to Indianapolis via the Army 2 departure, then is filed. Climb maintain 3000, expect 40,000 feet 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency will be with you, and squawk 2607 for WestWind 1990.
WestWind 1990 with the keys correct. You can taxi runway 8 via Papa Victor Juliet Alpha. Jacksonville altimeter is 3009.
Alright, copy that, and we're going to plan on runway 8 now. We were doing 26, but we're mid-taxi, so we'll turn around, that's fine. Can you give me the taxi route one more time for WestWind 1990?
WestWind 1990, runway 8, taxi via Papa Victor Juliet Alpha. Jacksonville altimeter 3009.
Runway 8 via Papa, Uniform, Juliet, Alpha, and 3009 for the altimeter, WestWind 1990. Okay. Little change of plans here. Okay, I'm going to stop right, yeah, that's Papa right there.
Jacksonville departure, American. Jacksonville departure, American 294 Heavy, pushing up our clearance to Indianapolis to file.
Papa.
American 794 Jacksonville approach. Hello. Stand by 1 second for clearance.
Okay, gotcha. That makes sense now. Okay. And we'll change our departure runway here in just a second.
American 794, you are cleared to Indianapolis via the Army to departure but retransition in a file. Climb maintain 3000, flight level 40010 minutes after departure. Departure frequencies with me is +2602.
We got everything except for a squawk.
2607. Oh, there we go. Squawk is set. We just need to update the FMS for the departure runway, and we'll be all set to go. I love this moving map thing on the thing. This is awesome. Well done, Navigraph. Well done. Makes taxiing real easy.
And Robert for American 794.
American 794, yes, your squad code is 2602.
Runway 8 instead.
Alright, American 794 to Indianapolis via the RD2 departure that's filed. We're going to maintain 3000 at level 40010 minutes of departure. Departures with you. And got 2602 in the box for 794.
American 794, is that correct?
There's Alpha.
Ocean start is at your option advice to taxi, expect runway 8.
Got me, Jacksonville. WestWind 3575 heavy issue. Request clearance to Indianapolis.
WestWind 3575, Jacksonville approach. So cleared to Indianapolis via the RD2 departure back to transition then failed. I maintain 3000 express flight level 3401 from minutes after departure. Departure frequencies with me is +2 state.
You broke up on your squad code, please repeat.
Oh, sorry, squad case 2671.
Did you say squawk 2671?
Correct.
WestWind 3575 heavy is clear to Indianapolis Airport via the RD2 backstreet transition. I maintain 3000, expect 340, 3 minutes at departure. Stay with you for the approach. And squawk 2671 in the box.
WestWind 3575. Readback is correct. Advice ready to taxi, expect runway 8.
Expecting runway 8, and we are ready to taxi.
WestWind 3575, runway 8, taxi via Golf Alpha, Jacksonville altimeter 3009.
And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We are going to be heading out here in just a moment. At this time, your flight tray tables and seatbacks should be in full upright lock position. Seatbelts fastened. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure at this time. Total flight time today should be about 1 hour and 45 minutes. We're going to be cruising at a altitude of 40,000 feet. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. We'll see you in Indianapolis. Alright, arming LNAV VNAV. For takeoff checklist, flaps 10. And that is set, so before takeoff checklist is complete. Seatbelt signs are armed. Little ding for the flight attendants there.
WestWind 1990, winds variable at 5 knots, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8, clear for takeoff, WestWind 1990. Alright. Put the strobes on as we enter the runway. Switch TCAS to TARA. Gabriel, how's it going, sir? Oh, thank you, David. I think I hit that when Mayo was talking while I was trying to get my clearance.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's why I have the mute function, so I can do that.
Smart.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be sitting around for a bit as I'm following a 747 and a 737. Well, I mean, you're light, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Well, yeah, but it's the wake turbulence that's the problem. So my weight doesn't affect it as much as my wing structure does.
True.
Although this is the first. Normally you're like out of here way before we are.
Yeah.
Why am I always
I
stuck
have
bringing
to
up the rear?
I don't know.
We gotta change that next week.
Well, I just came back from a soccer game, so I didn't have time to just depart really early.
All right, WestWind 90's on the move.
What do you mean? I gotta be really worried. I'm behind at 7-3. Those wakes will destroy my 7.
WestWind 3565.
Oh, I turned my engine sounds all the way up. I'll fix that. Sorry, guys.
8 line up and wait.
It's like, wow, that was really hot. Whoa, where'd my... Oh, I deleted my V-speeds, that's right, because of the... gear up.
Damn that vertical speed rate you have on that. 7-4.
I am super light, dude. Plus 5.
From my perspective, it's like a rocket ship out of here. Oh, you're only carrying what, 30 people?
No, 165.
WestWind 1990 altitude.
WestWind 1990 passing 260, or 2,700, sorry.
WestWind 1990 radar contact climb and maintain 130,000 proceed direct Kimo, Kilo India Mike Wing.
Direct Kimmel, what was the altitude to climb up to for 1990?
13,000.
13,000 direct Kimmel, WestWind 1990.
WestWind 3565, wind variable at 5 knots, runway 8, clear for takeoff. American 794, runway 8, line up away.
Line up away, American 794 heavy.
There we go, that's better. Oh, what do we got here? New Arbauer just subscribed. 2 months in a row. Thank you, Arbauer, for the 2 months. Appreciate that. That's true. You have been subscribing longer than 2 months. It's 2 months on Twitch, so... But I appreciate that. Either way. You are a true friend of the moose. Alright, we are heading direct Kimmel on our rocket ship of a 747. Alright, after takeoff checklist, landing gear is up and off, flaps are up. After takeoff checklist is complete. Passing 10,000 feet, landing lights off.
WestWind 3563 altitude.
Actually, let's turn them on. No, there we go.
WestWind 3565, radar contact, climb maintain 15,000, proceed direct Kimo, Kilo India Mike Wing.
There's Jacksonville down there. And we're going to accelerate. Where are you heading, bud? Memphis. Oh, nice. We went into Memphis last night, but we were heading to... Oh, we're coming up on...
WestWind 1990, climb maintain 1.
Climb maintain what for Western 990?
15,000.
15,000 for Western 990.
American 794, wind variable 5 knots, runway clear for takeoff.
For takeoff only 08. Yeah, 794 heavy.
We're heading to Indianapolis, yeah. Just got...
WestWind 1990, you are leading to my airspace. Monitor Unicorn 1 simulate have flight, I'll be in the scene.
Alright, we'll switch over to Unicom. Thanks for the help. Westwood 1990. Which means we're also good to go on up to 40,000 now.
It rhymes.
What was that?
Runway 8, line up and wait rhymes.
Yes, it does. Well played. Keep trimming this thing out. It keeps wanting to just nose up. Alright, let's go ahead and put in the autopilot at this point then, so that doesn't happen anymore. And we can go ahead and turn off the seatbelt sign. And back to auto. I flew in the Europe event earlier, and man, getting out of there was like an hour wait. Oh, really? What were they? Where was the Euro event? What was that the Poland 100th anniversary thing of independence? Yeah, we flew into Memphis last night from for FNO. It was actually pretty light for an FNO, amazingly enough. I'm not sure what was going on there, but we flew from JFK, and then today we're flying from Jacksonville to Indianapolis for the Jags charter. So. Oh wow, it goes on to, wow, it's a long event. Holy moly. Didn't realize it was that long. It's pretty cool though. Alright, coming up on Kimmel. Let's go ahead and increase our view here and turn the weather radar on. I don't expect any weather right now, but it's just in case, huh? Vapor Cone, thank you for the follow, sir. Welcome aboard. Yes, no, thankfully I am not anywhere near the fires. Mayo is kind of down there in the middle of it in Ventura County, but I'm up here in the San Joaquin Valley, so yeah. I'm nowhere near them, thankfully. So
you can't breathe anymore. The fires kind of like died off a little bit on my side, but they're moving towards like Burbank and all that, like the actual San Fernando Valley now, and it's really bad. All the smoke, you can't breathe. They're opening your window.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, so thanks for your thoughts there, Arbauer. I appreciate that. But yeah, Mayo could use your prayers. All those people over there, really. Yeah, unfortunately, we had the fires down there, and we just had the shooting in the bar as well in that same kind of area. So, Gabriel, thank you for the follow, sir. Welcome aboard. Good to have you guys with us on this fine Saturday. Still, well, it's Saturday morning for me for another 6 minutes, and then it's the afternoon. For the rest of you guys, most of you, it's probably already afternoon, unless you're in Pacific time with me. Oh, Gabriel, that was you. Okay, awesome. Thank you for the control. I appreciate that. It's always nice when we get some control right when we're gonna fly. So I've had Center come on and do that before. They saw we were flying, and yeah, it was great. Awesome, Gabriel. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Always appreciate having a little VATSIM control. That's why we're on here. And as of right,
maybe you meet us in Indiana.
Well, he's probably not. He may not be certified to control in Indiana. But Atlanta Center's on, so we'll be in their airspace in a little bit. Actually, not too long from now. After we pass, what is that? Baxley? Yeah. A little ways after Baxley, we should be in their airspace. I love this moving map from Navigraph. This is great.
I guess now that we're outside of his airspace, I might just climb all the way to 400.
Yeah, once he transfers you out of his control, then you're good to climb up, and unless he transfers you to a different control, which Unicom does not count for that. So
yeah, I wish it made it vocal Unicom.
They're working. That's supposed to be coming with the new codec. That's part of the new deal. So we're getting close to that, hopefully. And it's a gorgeous day here in Florida this morning. Or this afternoon, I guess, for Florida. Yeah, it's the first time I'm trying out using the whole moving map thing. I linked it up with the SimLink for Navigraph, and I am loving it. It's great. It made taxiing really nice, because I could actually see it. It'll superimpose it on your chart. It's great. I love it. Well played, Navigraph. Another reminder, guys, if you haven't... Unicom's the best control in the world. Nice. Another reminder, if you guys haven't already, that survey I retweeted yesterday, make sure you go and fill that out. Again, it takes about 10-15 minutes, depending on how fast you go through there. But it'd be really good for as many people in the flight sim community to fill that out. That will help the people that are making add-ons and sims and stuff to kind of get a feel for what the community is looking for, so they can better serve us, which is great. So
the issue is that survey does not include any PMDG stuff.
yeah, I thought that was odd. It was really strange that PMDG wasn't one of the payware people a part of that. So I'm not sure what that was all about. I don't know if the survey is a collaboration of a number of add-on companies or what, but. So I know I'd love an MD-11 for P3D. I miss the PMDG MD-11 that I had. I mean, I still have it, but it means I have to go fly FSX, and no part of me wants to do that. What's our TeamSpeak? I'll put it in here, but yeah, all you have to do is type in ! TeamSpeak, but I'll do that for you since I'm on autopilot. Oh, David beat me to it. Yep, feel free.
No, it was yours. I spelled TeamSpeak wrong.
Oh, you did. TemaSpeak. Yeah, so go to that website and it will give you, there's a little bit of a code of conduct you just got to make sure you read so everyone's playing by the same rules, and then it'll give you the IP address for that. And feel free to come on in. You do not have to be a member of WestWind to join us in the live stream on TeamSpeak. Chris, you off the ground yet?
Yes, I am.
All right. What are you cruising at today, sir?
34.
Okay.
I'm cruising at 38.
38. I think Mayo said he was at 40 as well, right? Hey, there's
Yeah.
Gabriel.
Hello.
How you doing?
Pretty good, and you?
Awesome. Good to have you with us.
You sound much more clear in TeamSpeak than VPilot.
Yeah, amazing how the VATSIM
know.
codec kills the kills that. Just more reasons to look forward to the new codec, hopefully coming soon.
Yeah, what's our expectancy on that?
We don't know. They did the beta test with it, and they're working on, obviously, fixing any bugs that are remaining, but also kind of trying to figure out how best to roll it out, because once they push the new codec, everyone has to have it, and so they're trying to figure out how best to do that. Because it's not going to be an issue of, well, I don't have the new codec, and I do have the new codec, and it's all going to have to be an all or nothing kind of thing. So
I don't know why they just pushed it with like a new vPilot update, for instance.
well, it's not. That's the thing. It's not just vPilot. It's vPilot. It's Squawk Box. It's the X Squawk or whatever the X plane one is. And
Squawk Box.
yeah, but isn't it like called something else? It's Squawk Box, but there's Squawk Box and there's the X plane Squawk Box. It's like a slightly different version, I think, isn't it?
Well, the X-Plane Squawk Box, it's not like a separate thing, it's all in game.
Where did my route go? Oh, I have a discontinuity. It's like, oh, whoops. That's what happened when I changed the runway and I didn't look at the rest of the route. There we go. I hit the backsley and all of a sudden the magenta line went away and I went, hi? Where's my magenta line? We're good.
I have an
Is
engine
there
out.
75 here?
Really?
Number 4.
You lost an engine?
Number 4.
Oh. Well, you're
You
light.
continue to Indianapolis?
You probably just continue. That's fun.
I'm gonna try to relight it.
It wasn't a fire.
Did
It
the
was
engine
just
fire,
a...
or is it just...
Nope. I got a low oil pressure warning, and the 4 went out.
Huh.
You always have the option to return to Jacksonville and still here.
Sorry, what'd you say, Gabriel? I missed that.
No, I was saying that he still has the chance to return to Jacksonville.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. Arbauer, you're at 330 with a step-up plan to 370 and 695 miles. All right, what's your ETA to Memphis there, Arbauer? We should be entering Atlanta's airspace, I think, right about now. 13297. See if I can get him before he pings me.
Number 1015, radar contact. It's E6 north, the volunteer view. Follow 230.
Yeah, that Atlanta Center, 669 with you. Just about to times 4,000 for 8,000.
Citrus 69, Atlanta Center, radar contact. Flemington, Polo 260. Direct Bobsy, join the Bobsy 3.
Direct Bobsy up at 360 for 669.
Atlanta Center, WestWind 1990 Heavy is checking in with you at flight level 400.
WestWind 1990, Atlanta Center, squawk 2014.
2014 for WestWind 990.
David, are you in X-Plane?
What?
Are you in FSX or X-Plane?
FSX?
I'm getting TCAS warnings.
Yeah,
What the
you're
hell? Why?
very close to me.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Why are
Center
you
Southwest 981, we're at flight level 340. I think we got missed. And we're
Yes,
just past Levy on the Aussie 1 to
No,
Atlanta.
why? I set you up with a good separation, and now you are like 1 mile from each other.
He's got FSX.
Southwest 981.
I don't got FSX wins. I'm just going almost.
Let's
see, Mach 0.99.
Mach 0.9? Oh my gosh.
2055.
I am going
Southwest
Mach
981.
.90 as well, but you are damn catching me because you're a 787.
Why on earth are you guys going Mach .9? No civil aircraft does that.
Mine does.
Okay, if you better stop climbing.
Barry, you started down through Canada? Alright.
He's about to wing strike me, oh my god.
I'm already past you.
Oh, good grief.
Not on my screen.
Dude, I'm way past you on my screen.
You guys are hopeless.
Just fat undercut me. You're like 10 inches away from me.
Dude, that's fine. That's totally legal.
Oh yeah, totally legal, yeah. Dang rookies, yeah, exactly.
787 with
let's see,
godlike wins.
Block time out was 1927 Zulu. And
I'm not a rookie.
our off time
Okay, actually, maybe.
was 1944 Zulu. Excellent.
Delta 887, expect the visual approach on a 26 right.
Visual 26 right, Delta 887.
Alright. That's not what I want to do. Get back over there. Let's take a look at Fantastic, see if anybody else is on besides Atlanta. I don't think so, but you never know. Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm on Mach
981,
.72 now.
Ozzy at 1 to 12,000. 1 altimeter 20, correction
Kansas City
30,
Center's on, but that
23.
doesn't help me.
I'll cross Ozzy at 12000, Southwest 981.
Oh well. Do. Take a look at something here. Why does Google suddenly think I care about basketball games? I've never checked on basketball game scores. Like, what the heck?
Watch basketball every day.
Well, that's fine for you, but I don't. So why is my...
The NBA is calling.
NBA is calling.
Not me.
It's really not. Let's see here.
Does anyone know what's happening with Atlanta Center?
They're not responding to you?
I just contacted them right now.
Try hitting them again.
Atlanta Center, American 794 Heavy, with you coming flight level 370 for level 400.
Seems like the mic is cutting out. Oh, and by the way, don't go hit Moose because you're both at the same cruise altitude.
Yeah, you better keep your distance, pal.
Discretion to maintain 9,000.
Although hopefully Atlanta Center slows him down.
9,000,
The aircraft call in previously.
Dang, Fresno State
What
lost
Mach
to
you going,
Boise.
Miss?
0.84, like a normal person.
Okay, I'm going 0.7.
Alright.
My aircraft
Or at
likes
least it says
speed
Mach
over
0.7.
climb.
Let's see what we got for progress here.
Southwest 981, expect the visual approach from like 26 right Atlanta.
Should be 2116 Zulus
I
expected
will
arrival.
expect that for Southwest 981. Thanks.
So it's an hour and 8 minutes.
Now Jacksonville Center's online.
Oh.
Rip us.
I know, right? Stephen O'Hara. I don't control Tampa. I love it. Feedback. We're better than Miami. That's awesome. I love it. How do you not control Tampa? It's in your airspace. Albeit barely, but it's in your airspace.
Delta 385, contact Jacksonville Center 134.85. Yeah.
I could maybe understand the Orlando argument because it's literally like the border of Jack Center cuts like right through the field of Orlando. So you can make an argument whether it's Miami's jurisdiction or not, but Tampa is clearly inside Jack Center jurisdiction. But I love that. That is funny.
Actually, in the traffic, if you zoom enough, you can see Orlando is in Miami.
Delta 887, give you a shortcut here. Fly heading 200, maintain 9,000, back to the 26 right.
Oh, you're right.
Chemtrails up here.
You're right, Gabriel. If I zoom in close enough. You're right. Orlando is just barely outside Jack Center. Tampa, though, is within Jack Center. So
I've got both of you on my TCAS right now.
Mike, are you sure you're going 0.82? Because I'm going 0.81.
I'm going 0.84.
And
what's your ground speed?
42.
482? Yeah, because you don't have the right winds.
Yeah.
I'm going 411.
96, live my airspace. Radar service is terminated. Biggest offender group.
Yeah, you and your lack of a weather engine.
Maybe I should just turn on Rex anyways. Probably will help with that.
Man, Jack Center both centers came online now. They sectorized. Is there something going on?
No. One the I is the instructor and the S is the student.
Oh, I gotcha.
5,887. Atlanta Center, this is Westman 2000, I'm Henry with you, flight level 330340.
The Westwind call, what's your call sign?
3575.
Westwind 3565, Atlanta, squawk 2073.
I think he's calling you 3565.
He responds via text.
Which Westwind was 3565? 3575.
I didn't just call. I put in chat.
Yeah, I know.
Westwind 3575 heavy, flight level 334
3575, squawk 2007, 2007.
Squawk 2007, 3573.
Did you know that Charlotte Tower ground delivery is on also?
Really?
And Orlando ATIS is on too.
Good grief.
Oh, guess what? We're going to go
flight.
from Atlanta Center to Memphis Center.
Delta 887, turn right heading 260.
Shouldn't. According to my flight plan, I don't cross into Memphis Center.
Delta 887, turn right heading 250.
We'll get kind of close, but...
Indianapolis Center needs to come on.
Delta 887.
That's exactly.
387.
I don't know how I was going so fast.
Turn right heading 290 now.
Right, 290,
3575, radar contact to your 17 southwest of Dublin, level 340.
Wait, I land there, crap. Wait, what? Oh wait, I land there, crap time to disconnect. What are you talking about there, Arbauer? I missed something, I think.
Crashed into the ocean during cross the pond.
No. Did he?
Look up in chat.
Looking at chat.
Delta 95 Echo, leave my airspace. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved.
This is Unicom, there's a vertical south.
Delta 887, send maintain 4000.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Did you see Friday Night Ops?
Did I see Friday Night Ops?
Yes.
I was flying it. What are you talking about?
I mean, this coming Friday.
Oh, no, I did not. What is it?
It's Washington, D.C.
Oh. That'll be fun. I love Washington, D.C.
You ought to do a flight beam episode from Minneapolis to Dallas.
That's a good idea.
Be right back.
Or do you have that scenery?
I don't remember if I do or not, but if I don't, I've been looking for an excuse to get it, so.
Does the center just keep on like turning on his mic and off?
I don't know what he's doing. He might have it set to like voice detect, so. Which is super.
Delta 887, just to confirm we're clear northern 5.
I'm sorry, 87. You said that you had field say.
Yeah, we do. Delta 887.
Good approach. Clear to land 26 right. Wind 33011. That's 18.
Oh, nice. Is that the?
Visual, copy wind 26 right. Delta 887.
Is that the Drzecki design there, Arbauer?
11 Delta 2900, holding short 27 right. We're ready to departure.
Westwind 3565. If you can hear me, squawk 2020. 2900, check the transponder, squawk 0416, please.
2900, okay, repeat the 0416.
And then I think it's Southwest 34, Angle 50.
Delta 4 Delta Foxtrot, leaving my airspace. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved.
Yeah, I think I get out of what's it called too. I don't go through Memphis Center. After ATL we hit a hard right.
Well, it's not a hard right, but we hit a right and we skirt Memphis Center and go right into Indianapolis Center.
This is Southwest 34, Gates Charlie 3, requesting alpha service to destination Tampa. Foxtrot on board, request to second right.
Yeah, roger that. Westwind 3565, radar contact 55 southeast of Atlanta, level 380. And Southwest 981, I think I gave it to you at pilot's discretion to maintain 900,000.
PD down to 9,000, Southwest 981, thanks.
I'm sorry for Delta 2900, I'm not sure if I missed the transmission, but we're holding short.
Right. Yeah, Delta 2900, I didn't forget about you. Wind 330 at 11, gust 18, runway 2 to the right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, clear for takeoff, 279, Delta 2900. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to bug you.
These are all the types
Delta
of flights that
3410,
787s do.
We clear the
It's
Tampa
like
Airport,
mid-hop
departure,
flights.
left transition to
I
the
found so far with
Pontiac
American and
depart to
United.
this frequency, squawk 2011.
Okay, walking 2011, Southwest Square, 410.
How you doing, Kevin?
Hey.
Does anybody know what the model matching rule set is? I've been looking it up, I just can't find anything. I forget what that means.
What do you mean?
Like, what do you set in there for the rule set?
Well, you don't usually set it. You download a rule set, generally.
Rules. Who needs rules?
Mayo needs rules, that's who.
Yeah, I honestly
and
do need
correct
rules.
wins.
That's true.
This might be the biggest thing. I think that's the next thing I need about my list. It's probably Rex. Or not Rex, Active Sky. Mostly just have to make this $60 purchase.
Delta 887, welcome Atlanta. Turn left on Bravo and take a right on Charlie across the parallels. Yeah.
Left on Bravo, right on Charlie across the parallels. South 885.
There we go.
Does anybody know any good rule sets?
2900 on altitude.
Generally, you can get them from, like, if you go download BVA or whatever the one is, then it comes with it.
390,
You
2900.
just have to make sure you put them into your
It does?
thing. Yeah. Yeah, the AI
It's like
trap.
FLAI? Like the...
Yeah, the AI traffic is no good without the rule set, so usually they have a rule set that goes with it.
Flying over Atlanta.
Southwest 981, flight heading 200, maintain 9,000, vectors for final.
I'll go 200 and maintain 9,000 for 981.
Yeah, I like Seattle. I have Seattle's by Drzecki. I opted for the way I had some mixed reviews on Drzecki for New York because the way he did it, because there were 3 airports all close hold to each other, and to try and keep the frame rates under control, he basically kind of kept the textures to a minimum. So the texture packs look kind of basic and kind of lame from what I saw compared to the FS Dream Team New York JFK. So if you're looking to try and get all 3 airports, then by all means do it. But if you're just focused on, like for me, it was just mainly for JFK, then I went ahead and did the FS Dream Team JFK just because the texture pack looked better because they weren't trying to model 3 airports in short, contact to each other. Because I don't really care about LaGuardia or
I'm not sure if I got your readback. Did you readback?
Or Newark, so.
Yeah, so Southwest 3410 squawk.
Oh, you already have FS JFK by F Stream. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I must have been taking care of traffic in the air. Yeah, your readback is correct. Runway, here. Runway 27 right. Call for taxi.
Okay, call for taxi, Southwest 3410.
So, Kevin, how are things today?
Southwest 981 to Cinemate 5000. Do you have the localizer turned in?
Kevin?
We have the RNF in for 981 for 26 right, and we'll go down to 5,000.
Kevin's gone.
both taken your turn already?
What? Alright, yeah, I passed Atlanta already.
Yeah, I'm coming up on it right now, and I see both of you on my TCAS.
Is that the Fly AI we were talking about, or is it something else?
Southwest 981, turn right, heading 230.
Right, 330, 981.
981, turn right, heading 250.
250, 981.
That's Atlanta. The airport. The aeropuerta.
Southwest 981, join the final approach course for 26 right.
Join final approach for 26 right to Southwest 981.
Is the rules that just tell your AI traffic what aircraft's what?
No,
or something, so we can actually match it?
Oh, that's cool. Wait, sorry, what were you saying, Mail?
Picture 69, sorry, cross out the, if you're able, cross out.
Why do you need a rule set?
Line out, perimeter.
So, okay, so the rule set tells vPilot what to model match. So, in other words, you can get 737s and 747s and all that stuff into your sim for AI traffic, but unless there's something to tell the sim, hey, if you detect a United call sign, then you use the United aircraft livery, and you know if it's a 737, you then use the United 737. Versus an American 737. That's what the rule set does. It figures out, based on the call sign and the aircraft type, what model to match in the in your sim. So
that's why I have such problems with seeing CRJs.
Correct.
As you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to download this FLAI thing and see if it comes with it.
When you turn back, feel. Be at your 12 o'clock.
Nico Rick, thank you. I'm assuming you're talking about the livery on the plane. Yeah, it looks
yeah,
really
we
cool,
got field inside. Have some.
I painted that last year for my Jag charters that I do.
Southwest 981.
Seeing as that's my football team of choice, so we're heading to Indy right now. They're playing the Colts this weekend, tomorrow specifically. So good to have you here. Here's the link if you want to look at it. Oh, okay. Awesome.
I have taxi to Gate Seattle.
Tab. Side systems. Cool. Alright, let's bookmark that. You have taxi to Gate Seattle, you said?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
So you have... I love it. It's awesome. It's not even that bad of a frame killer either.
Oh, that's good.
But it's super detailed, that's why I bought it. I think it's more detailed than the other one. But does it come with 3 sceneries, or 3 airports?
Yeah, that's the cool thing about Drzecki is it usually comes with several like regional areas.
981, wind 330 at 11-18, runway 26 right, land.
No problem, Nico.
Land 26 right, Southwest 981.
My pleasure. Yeah, I'd really like to try and get the stream PC thing figured out at some point here. That's my next big leap with the sim. So that way I can... My sim isn't then trying to do all the rendering and stuff. I can do that with the Elgato card or something. But the only complaint I have is there's a monthly subscription fee, but I understand with server fees they probably rack up. Yeah. Yeah, so I just have to, you know, determine it's worth. I mean, it's like the the Navigraph charts. You know, it's a monthly subscription. But for me, it's worth it to have them at my fingertips for basically the entire world. At this point, I would not be able to sim without them, so I'm happy to pay $10 a month to be able to do that.
Air Canada 57 to Atlanta Center. Call me change radar contact. Call me change level 2 flight. Turn right heading 100.
Oops, my map went away. My map went away. There you are. Excuse me.
That's making me jealous. I really want it.
Want what?
The real traffic.
Oh.
Southwest 3410 requesting taxi.
It is nice to have a plane.
3410 runway 27 taxi via Lima.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Be able to.
Yeah, Lima's 27 right, Southwest 3410.
You could use it on your, whatever it's your, hold on.
Use your words.
You could use it when you're flying around the world.
Yeah. Speaking of that, so the world flight ended last night, just after midnight my time. They landed in Sydney after a week of basically non-stop flying, 24/7, different flights from Sydney to Sydney all around the world. SimFest UK, so that's just them. There's a number of teams, but just SimFest UK, which is the one I was kind of following, raised over £34,000 for charity. And a number of the other teams, I'm sure, are raising large amounts of money as well. So it's really cool to kind of see a sim event like that and hauling in so much for a good cause like that. It's nice to see the community do that.
Who is flying for SimFest UK?
There's a team of like 12 of them or something like that. Chewy was one of the guys flying with them. I don't know the other guys. Gary.
They didn't stop?
No, because there's a team, so they can rotate out in and out. So they would land at different airports, and then the team would switch out. So they have a fixed base 747 simulator. So they were flying as Speedbird 47 Charlie, and they're in England, so hence the SimFest UK. And so a team of 3 of them would fly the first leg, so 2 pilot, co-pilot, and what they call a social secretary, who sits in the back and kind of manages chat and helps interact with the Twitch stream. And then when they land, they would there was a short ground turn of like maybe an hour or so while they switched who was flying the plane and who the social secretary was, and so that team would switch out. So that way, the crews basically could sleep while other crews were flying, but that way the thing was basically constantly going throughout the week. So.
Mike exchange of a takeoff from 27 right, Southwest 3410.
So, Arbauer, you said it was a total of £134,000 for the whole week, for the whole event, for like all the teams. Is that what you're saying?
Why didn't you do it?
Because I don't have a group of people I can do that with, and there's no way I can stream for a week straight. I have to sleep. I would love to be a part of it at some point, someday. I'd fly over there and do that for a week. That'd be awesome. Just sleep on the floor and rotate through. That'd be so cool.
Bravo 2 cross parallel Southwest 981.
But yeah, I was kind of thinking through my head how we could do that next year, but without a group of people to do it, even with my own sim, it's kind of weird when you only have the one guy flying it. So, yep, that was the last time I heard them give a total. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I know SimFest UK. The tweet that came out this morning said they raised over 34,000. Just for SimFest UK. I don't know what it was combined with all the other teams. And the other teams were raising for different charities. So there was, I know the Australian teams, a lot of them were doing the Flying Doctor Service. I think one of the other groups in UK was, it was basically against suicide, as a suicide prevention kind of a charity they were helping. And there were a number of others too. So it's just, I think the one in America, there's a team in America, I think it's over in Georgia, like Atlanta area or something like that, I think. Or it might be Houston, I can't remember. It's somewhere in the south, but I'm not sure where exactly. I think they were raising for either St. Jude, I think it was. St. Jude Children's Hospital. So.
Oh, yeah. I know about that. It's like an hour. What is that? It's in downtown LA or something?
I'm not sure where exactly, but all right, good to know, Arbauer. Thanks, man. Yeah, it might become something kind of cool to think about for next year. It's every year in November, right after basically right after Halloween, and it's a week of flying, world flight. So it'd be cool to be able to organize something, set up a way to do that as a team.
Air contact, cover 10 over 370.
I'm making flight level 370, Southwest 3410.
We could all chip in some money.
Exactly. Well, and the main thing is what happens is you fly the flights for World Flight, and you're streaming and getting people to donate while you're flying, basically. So all the money you raise through donations then goes to the charity of your choice that you're supporting. So it's a cool way to. I mean, it helps build awareness for the channel, obviously, but at the same time, it's raising money for a really good cause and getting the community to think beyond themselves, and it's just really cool. So.
Yeah, I like it. Good idea.
Yeah. So, I think the other possibility of the way to do it would be if we had a number of people that were streamers that could switch off, basically flying as the same call sign aircraft. So you'd have, let's say I flew like one, and then I just switched my Twitch stream to host the next one that was going, and then they switch their host when they're done, and you just keep it going. So it's that team. They're not all in the same place necessarily, but
you rotate like 12 through every time.
Well, you wouldn't have to have as many people if you're doing it that way, because you basically be one person streaming at a time. The way they did it, they had 3 people at a time, because they had 2 people flying the plane because they had a full setup, and then a social person in the back. So if you did it this way, you could do it with a third the people basically, and you would only need about 3 or 4 people to do it, because while any one of the people is doing it, the other guys can be resting and sleeping or whatever it is. So it'd be kind of a cool thing to think through. Got a year to kind of think about that, if that would be something would be possible. The trick is for those of us that have jobs of seeing if we can take the time off of work to devote to doing that and stuff like that. So because if I had to try and cycle
sick for a week.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I'd actually just take vacation time. But it's a part of the year where it may be tricky, but maybe not. So it may be possible to do. I'm gonna seriously kind of be thinking about it over the next few weeks and see if I can't come up with a plan to look at for doing that next year, because I think it'd be really cool to do. Lonely college kid, yeah, exactly. I'm just talking about it, doing the legs, you have to be able to be a little bit more flexible with the time schedule. So.
122.8, 122.8, monitor advisory. Unicom, how we going?
And we got some winds flapping us around up here also. I'm going to turn the seatbelt sign back on. And guys, from the flight deck, this is Captain speaking. We're running into some high altitude turbulence and winds up here. So I went ahead and turned on the seatbelt sign just to make sure we don't hit a pocket of air suddenly and send people flying. So At this time, please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. And flight attendants, I suggest we suspend drink service at this time.
25. Hey, enjoy your weekend.
Are you transporting the whole team, Mike? Like all the players, everybody?
Yeah. So there's a 53-person roster, plus coaching staff, plus other support staff, and.
So how bad is it?
The wind?
The fire.
Oh, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not down there. Mayo is a better person to speak to that.
What about the news on the shooting at that bar?
I live 5 minutes from there. It's pretty sad.
Arbauer, when you say never get a pilot awareness thing, is there a way to turn it off? What are you referring to exactly? I'm not sure. Not sure what you mean by that. Man, we got Atlanta Center, Chicago Center, Jack Center, and KC Center, and no Indy Center. What is up with that? What is up with that? Someone get on the horn to Indy Center and tell them to get on the ball. Because we are coming in hot.
Four people.
What was that?
4 guys, all coming in hot.
That's right.
So where is Thousand Oaks, California?
It's down, so it's just north of Los Angeles. If you look at a map of California, the coastline kind of juts out west once you get north of LAX a little bit, and it's that area. Malibu's kind of the southern part of that area on the coast, and just north of that area is Ventura County. Thousand Oaks is in that area there.
Yeah.
So
that's where I am. The one thing I've found is on the streets, I was talking to my neighbors, and they're all like, my neighbors are older, and they're all like, I don't understand. It's like the safest, one of the safest cities in the country. You know, and it's like, it can happen anywhere.
You talking about the
understand?
You talking about the fires or the shooting?
Both. Yeah, I mean, honestly, both.
And clear the land, 133.011, US 18.
Like the landing curve of the visual 466.
That's when 1990, I leave
my school's burnt down to the ground.
Terminated, approved.
Alright, we'll switch over to Unicom, WestWind 990. Thanks for the help. Alright, we're back in dark territory.
You're back on the greatest air traffic control ever.
Yes, exactly. I get a pilot response message on my engine display, and if I ignore it, then I get an alarm. When it pops up, I have to hit the cancel button. A pilot response message on your engine display?
Yeah, when you're flying 777, you're going to get pilot response because you got to, you know, and make sure that you didn't leave the cockpit.
Oh, this is the 777 you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's a feature that's not in the 7.4 apparently. It's kind of like it sounds like it's like an alerter on a train. Make sure the person's awake.
Yeah, you gotta. It'll come on after 20-25 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's mainly there during cruise, not really during climb or descent.
I would imagine it's probably when the controls aren't manipulated. It's probably starts that timer. Well, I'm flying the 747-400. I don't have that display, that alert. So I don't know what you're getting it on the PMDG 747, or is you flying like the iFly or something? Because I don't believe it's on the PMDG 7.4. I've never experienced it, and I didn't turn it off. At least not that I'm aware of. Really? I wonder if it's a setting that's just off by default for me in the PMDG setup menu. Yeah, it's not going to be there. It's going to be aircraft. Let's see, displays.
Okay.
So it's be in the iCache. Showed gross weight, door arming indication. go. Gear page, tire pressure, list, disable hydraulic systems. Flight control display on engine. Well, it's not in there. APU, electronic channel off. Planes. Washout tide. I will start a post on Twitter. Yeah, please do, because I'm really curious why, if you're getting on the 400, why I don't get it.
I'm surprised you're getting turbulence. I'm not.
Well, maybe it's just the you're at 3.8.
Yeah, I'm at 3.8.
It's not turbulence as much as it's like almost like kind of wind shift kind of deals going on up here. It's like the wind's just not stable or steady. Let's fit balance, hydraulic, instruments, miscellaneous. Window frames.
Maybe it's wake turbulence.
No, there's no. I'm not flying behind anybody. Although there's someone like right on my butt now. Mayo, is that you?
Maybe.
Yeah. 5 miles behind me. Flight test package, no. Let's fire detect.
Shoot, guys, I'll be right back. I'm getting an emergency broadcast system. Be right back.
I hear that.
Clearly, it's loud. Clearly.
Yeah. When's the last time you updated it? I just updated it the other day, actually. Switch. Oh, resettable siren. I wonder if that's now. Maybe that is it. Let me set reset siren to yes and see if that happens. Let me set reset siren to yes and see if that happens. Oh, here it is. Crew alertness monitor. Yeah, it's just turned off. Ah, wait, dang it. I found it and then it went away.
Shoot. I might have to go.
Oh, you got an evac warning?
Yeah.
Alright, well.
High toxicity. Toxicity. Oh my god. Toxicity.
Okay, well, don't mess around with that. If they say you gotta
fire,
go.
You're saying it burns.
Yeah, if they say you gotta go, then go. Don't mess around with that. Yeah, so here it is, guys. If you want to turn it off, because mine was
voluntary evac.
Okay. If you guys want to turn this off, it's in the under the PMDG setup menu, under aircraft, under equipment, and it is page 22, crew alertness monitor. And mine was set to no. I just turned it back on to yes because I want to experience it and see what it's like. But that's where it is. I'm gonna turn something that's no. Okay. So yeah, we'll see if I get that now.
I caught your contrails, Mayo.
Alright, looks like the wind's died back down, so we'll turn the seatbelt sign back on. Or back off, rather. And it looks like the weather is cooled off a bit here, so we're going to go ahead and release the seatbelt sign this time. We don't have a whole lot more time in flight. We're expected to be on the ground in about 20 minutes or so, but we'll be starting our descent soon, so just bear that in mind. Flight attendants, I'd leave the drink service alone for the remainder of the flight, and it might be time to start getting your things together and get ready for landing. As we'll be turning that seatbelt sign on in a little bit. We'll see you guys on the ground.
I don't think that's a feature in the 737.
Yeah, probably not.
I couldn't find it.
Well, it's probably not. It's probably designed more for the long-haul aircraft because there's more chance of people getting up out of the cockpit and, on 15-hour flights as opposed to 737 that's going to be doing, 6-hour flight at best. And that's going to be less common even.
Hey, don't trash talk the 737.
I'm not trash talking. I'm just speaking realities.
Who's trash talking 737s?
You wouldn't see it. No one is. You wouldn't see a. You wouldn't see a 717 doing a transcon or a across the pond. So.
Oh, so now you got a problem with 717s?
Yeah, the angry puppy's on my list. What of it? Alright, we're getting close to the beginning of the star here, so let's go ahead and look at the approach. We'll bring this over here. Open up our charts for... So here's where we are on the map there. And star. We're taking the Gibbs 3. Pretty... oops, there we go.
Flying to California, I see.
No, we're flying to Indianapolis.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Funny boy. Alright, so from Hagel, and we're going to be planning to take runway 5 right. So from Hagel, we're going to Haziv. We need to be at or below flight level 240. At Easel, above 13,000 feet. At Jacques, or Jacques, between 16,000 and 12,000. And then from there, we're going to... Famil. No, we go to Famil for the runway we're taking. I had to decode this because it gets all jumbled up here. So it's actually here, and then here, and then this. So Famil at or above 10,000, and then we go to Moseley at or above 7,230 knots. Night at 210 knots at 6,000, and then down to Dosi. And then it's vectors to final for 5 right.
Do-si-do.
Do-si-do. Do-si-do, not do-si-do. Do-si-do. MSA for the area is 3,100 feet. And obviously 180 is the transition altitude. So we're just going to double check those in our flight plan and make sure those altitudes are correct on our legs page here. So Haziv 240 or above, that is correct. Easel 13,000 or above, also correct. And then Jacques 16 and 12, that's correct. And then Famil at above 10, Moseley at above 7, and we should have a speed restriction, yeah, 230 for the speed restriction there. Night 210 at 6,000, and then Dosi, and then vectors to final. So then let's pull up the approach for 5 right, and 3,100 MSA. The ILS is 111.15. Final approach course is 50. The missed approach for 5 right is climb to 1,500 feet, then climbing right turn to 3,000 on a heading of 148, and outbound on the VHP VOR radial 136 to Osmo, distance 20.1, and hold, or as directed by ATC. Alright, so 1,500, then right turn to 148, and then Osmo and hold. Alright. We're going to start our down at IIUU at 5,000, and we'll kind of, actually we're going to start, I think, at Big 10, I think is where ours starts. Let me look at Let's see, where is it? Big 10. Yeah, Big 10 is where we start. So Big 10 at 3,000, and then final approach fix is Hups, and on down. 200 feet above is the minimums, and the airport elevation is 796 feet. Once we're on the ground, we are parking right here at Park 43, I believe it is. So we'll land and probably exit at either Delta 5 or Delta 4. Delta 4 would make the most sense. Nice little high speed right there. And we'll take Delta into point 4 or point 5, depending on which one we come off of here, and we'll park at Park 43 there. Scenery in FSX does not have this, by the way. This is the new terminal. The terminal in FSX is up here, but we're not going to the terminal anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we don't care.
Oh wait, we have to taxi all the way up north just to get to the terminal?
Yeah. Yeah, they changed it now in the current thing, but FSX scenery still has it up here unless you have updated Indy scenery. Runway heading again, 50 even, which is nice and simple.
Might as well just have like brakes of 1.
Yeah, right. Alright, so that is the plan. We're going to do an auto brakes 2 landing. There'll be a flaps 25 landing as well. So auto brakes 2 is set. And we'll set decision altitude on the radio for 200. And there's our top of descent. So the bottom altitude restriction is 6,000 for us, so we're going to scroll that guy down to 6,000. So when we hit our top of drop, it will go down there. And since top of drop is on our CDU screen, our nav display there, I'm going to bring up the descent checklist. So descent checklist, recall. Should give us the temp zone warnings, which are erroneous, so we're going to ignore that. Auto brake is set to 2. Landing data is been all but confirmed. We just need to set our VREF here for flaps 25, which is going to be 137. So VREF is confirmed, minimum's 200, and approach briefing has been complete. So descent checklist complete. We're ready for altimeter change at 18,000 feet. And speaking of that, what is our weather in Indy currently? K-I-N-D. Current Indianapolis weather is, let's see, variable at 4 knots, 10 miles visibility, few clouds at 21,000 feet, temperature 1, dew point -9, altimeter 3039er, and no other winds, just basically partly cloudy. Perfect. So 3039 is what we're going to set for the altimeter. So that's ready to go when we come out of standard.
Actually, even though I'm a passenger aircraft, I might head into the cargo terminal just to sit by you.
Aww. Yeah, parking 43 is where we're going. Just
parking 44.
Just confirm that.
I'll take 42.
Alright. Throttle's coming back for our descent.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
So, out of curiosity, do you think you're going to wait till January to start making your plans for the Orlando trip?
No, as soon as, because they'll announce it and they'll open registration in December, and I will register probably at that point.
Because I'm going to, I'm gonna meet you there. I'm gonna be, staying there, and then what I got planned on doing is taking the kids to Universal and SeaWorld.
Oh, awesome!
So I'm gonna do a vacation out of it.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Drive down there, but I'm gonna, hopefully they'll have a nice pool for the kids to hang out in while I'm at the conference.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, good. I'll look forward to seeing you there then. Meet Captain Tim as well, because I'm pretty sure he's going, and I think Chris, the other Chris, Redog, is gonna probably go as well. So have a little
a great time.
Little streamer get together
there. that and plus we gotta, keep up tradition. We gotta find a good buffet.
That's right. That's right.
Cause you said that buffet in Vegas was awesome.
It was good. It was expensive, but it was good. It was like, I think it was $75 for that buffet.
I bet you were like, I'm going to eat.
Oh, I know. I was like, oh yeah. Well, I was like, when I heard the price, I'm like, all right, I'm stuffing myself because I'm getting my money's worth out of this.
I know what you're talking about, Mike. Buffets in
Caesars.
Was the buffet at? Yeah, I went there too.
Yeah, Caesars buffet. It was really good. It was just expensive. So.
Did they have seafood and stuff?
Yep. Yeah, they had all kinds of. They had Mexican, seafood, American.
Indianapolis Center's on.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Let's see. 119.55. Indy Center, WestWind 1990 Heavy with you descending out of 33,300 on the Gibbs arrival.
WestWind 1990 Center, good afternoon, sir. Identify, please.
Barry Gibbs.
Yeah, I forgot the number was associated with it.
3.
Gibbs 3, that's what
WestWind 1990 Heavy is radar contact 77 miles south of Shelbyville View. We're descending out of level 320. Descend via the Gibbs 3 arrival. I'll have your air runway here just shortly. Hold on 1 second. WestWind 1990, you can expect 2-3 right.
And Indy Center for WestWind 1990, we're actually parking on the other side of the field. Is it possible to get 2-3 left?
Affirm, expect the 2-3 left for WestWind 1990 Heavy.
All right, we'll plan 2-3 left for WestWind 1990. Thanks.
It's like, oh, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. All right, we got to make some changes on our arrival now. So we're going to take the Gibbs 2-3 now. And we're taking 2-3 left. Be quiet. So execute that. Check our legs here. Really? I didn't change that? I find that surprising. 2-3. Joke. Mosley, Knight.
Indy Center, American 394 Heavy with you defending level 320 for level 23.
American 794 Heavy Indy Center, good afternoon, sir. Let's see. Ident, please.
To Ramy. Yeah, so it doesn't have that. That's not right.
What the heck? You just passed me.
Huh? Who did?
American 794 Heavy's radar
You should
contact.
be going so slow.
66 miles south of the Shelbyville View. We're descending on flight level 350. Descend via the Gibbs 3 arrival. Expect 2-3 left and reduce speed to 250 knots. Reduce speed for spacing.
Y.
Indiana says Southwest.
Out of curiosity, why do they have those certain letters highlighted?
Stand by just a second. WestWind 3565 Indy Center. Ident, please.
Oops, hang on 1 second. Got something going on here. Oops. I just want to. I want to delete that actually.
Westwind 3565, you are radar contact 101 miles south of the Shelbyville VOR at level 380.
Can't just override it?
Southwest was checking, go ahead.
Like move the next waypoint up?
Well, I just tried doing that, but now it's got a discontinuity I'm trying to get rid of. Oh, maybe I have to execute that first and then do that?
Level 320.
Let me see here. I'm trying to fix it all at once, but... Let me delete doc.doc. Nope, you still can't delete it. That's weird.
Westwind, hold on 1 second. Southwest 3526, squawk 6601.
Look, you dumb thing. Okay, 2 can play this game. There.
Southwest 3526 is radar contact 60 miles east of the Rosewood VOR, level 320, welcome aboard.
We'll just do that.
Party.
Excuse me. It'll vector me in anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yes, Indy fast, Westwind 35 heavy. We are on the Gibbs 3 arrival for Indianapolis.
Westwind 3575, Indy Center, good afternoon. Ident for me, please. American 794 Heavy, turn right heading 010, 010 heading vectors for the arrival into Indianapolis.
What?
010 on the heading for American 794 Heavy.
Oh, my SimConnect thing just died.
Westwind 1990 Heavy, you able to proceed direct saddle?
Yes, I can do that, Westwind 990.
Westwind 1990 Heavy, roger. Thank you. Cross saddle at or above 7,000. 250 knots or greater.
Got me going all over the place. Alright, cross saddle at or above 7,000, 250 knots or greater?
Yeah, maintain 250 knots, please.
Copy that. Cross saddle at or above 7,000 and 250 knots or greater. Westwind 990.
Yeah, when your SimConnect does that, man, it pretty much you gotta shut everything down and start over again.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna worry about
Westwind 3575 Heavy, Indy Center. I need you to ident for me, please.
Which is after joke, okay.
I'm stuck at 380. He's not letting me go down.
There you are. Westwind 70, or correction, Westwind 3575, you are radar contact 76 miles south of the Shelbyville VOR, descending out of flight level 29. Descend via the Gibbs 3 arrival, you can expect 23 left.
Expecting 23 left for the arrival, Westwind 3575 heavy.
Go. Yeah, he's taking me on a weird way, because if I'm going 2-3, I shouldn't ever touch saddle, but that's okay, whatever. That's fine. We'll make do. So from saddle to Mosley.
Westwind 3565 Heavy, correction. Westwind 3565, copy, descend via the Gibbs 3 arrival, and you can expect 23 left as well.
What was crazy expensive, Arbauer?
American 794 flight 360 on the heading, descend and maintain 10,000, 10,000.
yeah.
The Indianapolis altimeter is 30.
Would you do it again, R-Power?
I'd do it again.
That just sounds like a mad dog right
And
now.
heading 360 down to 10,000 and 3003 feet altimeter for 94 heavy.
Alright, so new missed approach is going to be climb 1500,
WestWind
then
1990. Let's switch this up on you as well. Flighting 360 on the heading. Descend and maintain 7,000. The Indianapolis altimeter is 3038. Again, this will be vectors for the visual 23 left.
heading 360, descend, maintain 7,000, and vectors for 23 left approach. WestWind 90.
WestWind 3565, flying 010, vectors for the visual approach in Indianapolis.
Moose, get you...
United, I'm sorry, Indiana 1737 with you, passing
Get you what?
5,000 for
R-Bar?
8,500.
United 1737 Indy.
This approach now is climb 1500, then climbing left turn to 3000 on heading 100, and outbound on the VHP VOR at reload 136 to
Okay, squawk
Osmo.
660, and I didn't get the last one. United 1737.
Passing 14,000 feet.
Copy that, squawk 6602.
Oh, Barrow.
1737.
Yeah, no, I was waiting for it to highlight down here, because that way it detects the difference between what it's going to be and what it will be. I was watching it, though.
Roger 250. That was about 5500.
10 checks, got landing lights coming on. Taxi light turn-offs coming on.
United 1737 is radar contact 2 miles south of the Cincinnati airport, climbing through 7,000. Climb and maintain level 200 for now. I'll have higher for you shortly. And you can proceed directly to Bowling Green VOR. Bravo Whiskey Golf.
And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We are making our final descent into Indianapolis at this time. Please return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts, put the tray table with the seatbelts in a full upright position. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for landing at this time.
United 1737 standby.
Oh, nice. Just coming over the Rockies.
American 794 speed, reduce speed to 230 knots. 230 knots on the speed, please.
230 knots, but that we're just going to get a better descent for you for American 794 heavy.
Roger, thanks. United 1737, proceed on the Churchill for departure. WestWind 1990 heavy descent and maintain at 5,000.
Down to 5,000, WestWind 990 heavy.
WestWind 3565, landing 360 on the heading, sir.
Any commander out range levels 4329 with the altitude 30.
Southwest 4329, Indy Center, good afternoon, welcome aboard. WestWind 1990, the Indianapolis Airport is going to be your 10 o'clock now and 20 miles report if you have it in sight.
WestWind 990 is looking.
WestWind 1990, roger. Fly heading 330 on the heading, please.
330 for WestWind 990 heavy.
And what's the portfolio for American 794 heavy?
American 794 Heavy, say one more time, I didn't catch you what you said.
What runway should we expect for 794 Heavy?
American 794 Heavy, if you can take 23 right and get you in quicker.
Does that work for 794 Heavy?
American 794 Heavy, roger, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, American 794 Heavy.
WestWind 3575, fly heading 360 will be vectors for the visual approach 23 left, and I maintain 10,000, 10,000, maintain 230 knots.
Descending to 10,000 feet and flying 360 and flying to 230 knots. That's 13575.
WestWind 3565, descend and maintain 1,000, 11,000. The Indianapolis altimeter for the west wind guy, sorry,
yeah, I don't see
is
it
3038, 3038.
Well, it's hidden behind this puffy cloud, I think. That might be it right there, but it's kind of hard to tell.
American 794 Heavy, fly heading 270, 270 on that end, please.
270 for American 794 Heavy.
Southwest 3526, contact Chicago Center 127.8. See you.
Roger, 127.8 today.
Yep, them pesky clouds, I tell you. Still looking for the field here.
WestWind 3575, I'm in altitude, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, 357,000.
American 794 Heavy, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, American 794 Heavy.
WestWind 1990, your discretion down at 3,000. The airport's going to be at your 11 o'clock and 5 miles now.
11 o'clock? No. Down to 3,000, our discretion, Western 1990 Heavy.
Are you having trouble finding the airport?
Well, first of all, it's not going to be at my 11. It's going to be at my, like, 10, maybe. Closer to 10 and 9, but whatever. You know what? So there's downtown Indy. I think that's it right there, actually.
Undershot 4329. Should make sure you make a missile descent. We're getting pretty close to the airport.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm sorry, aircraft calling in, say your call sign again.
Solis 4329.
Your airport directory just got released.
Southwest 4329, my apologies. Descend and maintain 10,000, 10,000. The Port Columbus altimeter is going to be 3037, and you can expect 28 left for your arrival.
That's it, okay.
Okay, then 10,000, caveat, and then 2 off for no problem. Southwest 4329.
And Center, Westwood 1990 has the airport in sight now.
WestWind 1990 Heavy, roger. Cleared visual approach, 23 left.
Cleared visual, 23 left, Westwood 990 Heavy.
American 794 Heavy, turn left heading 260, intercept the runway 23 right localizer.
260, 23 right localizer for...
Wind 3565, fly heading 330, 330.
my aircraft.
Westwind 3575, descend and maintain 5,000 now, 5,000.
5,000. Westwind 3575.
Westwind 3565, descend and maintain 6,000. Southwest 4329, proceed to repeat Appleton VOR, expect vectors for the approach after Appleton.
The Appleton VOR and South 4329.
Westwind 3565, reduce to 210 knots, 210 knots please. American 794, traffic's going to be here 12 o'clock, 11 miles. He's a Boeing 747, turning final for 23 left. Westwind 3575, turn left, 320, 320, I'm heading.
Airline 320, 3,000, I'm heading.
Westwind 90, the wind at Indianapolis is calm, 23 left, clear to land.
23 left, clear to land, Westwind 990.
American 794 Heavy, did you catch that traffic here 12 o'clock in 11 miles?
Negative 794 Heavy.
What are the current winds?
Variable at 4. It's basically calm.
Is he a factor for 794 Heavy?
Negative.
Roger.
So I'm flying in, it's 290.
You hand flying?
Oops, don't do that. Yeah, I'm hand flying. Yep.
That's what I thought.
Yep. It's a nice day, might as well.
Westwind 3575, reduce speed to 200 knots, 200 knots for Westwind 3575.
0 knots, 2,005 heading.
And flaps 25. Flight attendants, take your seats.
Southwest 4329, you're just pushing that at 7,000, sir.
I got a 7,000, that was 4329.
American 794, if you can pick up the speed just a little bit, it'd be much appreciated. If you can maintain 180 knots or greater, that'd be great.
Of course, we're going to do 180 knots for 794 Heavy.
Westwind 3565, roger, flighting 360, vectors for your descent. Westwind 3575, traffic going to be your 10 o'clock. He is on a final for 23 right. He's at about 2,800.
Landing.
Luck.
Thank you.
American 790-40 of the field, you're 12 o'clock and 10 miles.
For we want that field in sight for 94 heavy.
94 heavy is cleared for the visual 2-3 right side.
Yeah, he didn't need no luck with that. That was skill, man.
Cleared for visual 2-3 right side. 94 heavy.
Westwind 3575, turn left heading 260, join the runway 23 left localizer, then report the field in sight.
Auto brakes disengaged.
Turning left heading 260 and joining localizer 23 left. We'll report the field in sight. 3575 heavy.
Southwest 4329, depart the Appleton VOR heading 180, vectors to the visual 28 left.
I'll turn here at, what is this,
Appleton 180, Southwest 4329.
Westwind 3565, turn left heading 270.
Landing lights off.
Westwind 1990, welcome to Indianapolis, sir. Taxi via Delta.
Taxi via Delta, Westwind 990. And I'll put strobes off. Off. And we need to tell them where we're parking. Parking.
Westwind 3575, the field is going to be 12 o'clock, 11 miles, report the field in sight.
I see Mayo on final. Thank you, Arbauer.
Southwest 3529,
let's get our landing rate here. Landing rate minus 144.
Indy is calm, 23 right, clear to land.
Not bad.
Not bad. What did you, 122? You were only off by 22.
Yep.
13575 heavy, we have a split flight.
Westwind 3575, heavy, roger. Clear visual approach 23 left, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final.
Get that fired up.
170 knots, 5 mile final. Back
to transponder.
Southwest 4329.
Oh, we should probably bring the flaps in, that'd be good.
Southwest 3565, descend and maintain 5,000.
Are you gonna make a skin for the 788? No, I'm sorry, 748.
Negative, sir. Or correction, Westwind.
So I already did the Westwind one. I don't know if I'm on the fence as to what I'm going to do the Jags livery for the 48, but just released the
Westwind
48
your
skin
2 o'clock and
yesterday. So that's
when you have the field in sight.
That came out very nice. That's
4329 field.
It's very nice.
It is very nice. Here comes
4329
Mayo right there in the
28
787. Looking good, Mayo.
There's a visual 28 left on us. 4329.
Oh, beautiful touchdown.
Westwind 3575. The wind at Indianapolis is calm. Runway 23 left.
Touchdown already?
Mayo just yeah.
Here's the way I want to 2 feet left. 13575 heavy.
American 794, welcome to Indy, sir.
Well, there's Chris on
final. 1 second, taxi to the ramp via park at the midfield terminal via Bravo, sir. Aircraft
Indy
checking.
Indy Center UPS 903 radio check. How do you hear?
I got you 5x5, sir.
Thank you. We'll be back with you in a minute.
folks will be stopped here at the ramp in just a few minutes. Please keep your seats until the seatbelt sign is turned off and the aircraft has come to a full complete stop. Welcome to Indianapolis, and good luck facing the Colts.
Colts are gonna win.
You be quiet, you.
Negative.
Alright, Chris,
Did
looking
you want to
good.
go over to the cargo ramp with everybody else?
Everyone wants to go to the cargo ramp.
That will work for everything.
Roger, American 794 Heavy taxi.
Cargo ramps for all the cool kids are.
Romeo.
Oh, do it, Chris.
And,
do it.
Charlie,
do it.
hold short of 2-3, or actually hold short of Charlie.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, very nice.
Okay, 2 cargo ramp via Bravo, Romeo,
Thanks,
Charlie,
sir.
and we'll hold short of Charlie for American 2, excuse me, 794 Heavy.
David, you're still in the air, right?
Yeah, I'm coming into final.
Copy. You
West
landing?
3565, fly heading 260, intercept the runway 23 left localizer, then refield in sight.
Answer my
Your
question.
discretion down to 3000.
I was going to ask you left or right, but that just answered that. Alright, APU's fired up.
Southwest 4329, the wind, John Glenn 280 at 9 or 28 left their land.
Only 3 left, that's 4329.
West 13565, thank you. Visual approach 23 left.
Hello, Mark.
Hey, Moose, how you doing?
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, are you on Twitch only today?
Yeah, I only live stream on Twitch anymore because I'm affiliated now. So YouTube is where they get posted after the fact.
Oh, okay, so I'll pick it up on YouTube. I don't know, I've never dealt with Twitch, so I'm not into it in a
Gotcha.
big way. So.
It's really
All right.
simple. It's actually a little nicer than YouTube, so I would encourage you to check it out. But yeah.
We'll have to go take a look at it and see what I've got over there. Hold on.
Oh, I like the winds earlier. 280 gusting, or 22 gusting 36.
Brake set. Let's see how much of this. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. No! Dang you. Alright, we're going to switch over to APU Gen. And cut the engines.
West 13565, the wind at Indianapolis is still calm, 23 left, clear to land.
Disarm the doors.
Getting a bit shaky.
Indianapolis Center, Indianapolis Center, Indianapolis Center, Indianapolis Center.
What the
4484.
What was that?
Let's give my 33 left, press takeoff.
That's right.
4484. Yes,
Chris
sir. You knew I was online and proceeded without contacting me. That's why I sent you the contact messages. Vacate runway 35 left.
Alright, so we're going to wait for the crew bus. So we'll continue with some shutdown procedures here that we need to do. The external power is available, so we'll switch over to that now. And we will kill the APU. And we'll kill the PAX as a result.
Alright, I got runway in sight.
Beacon can go off, taxi light
Southwest
off.
43, welcome to John Glenn, taxi the discretion. Thanks for flying in. Have a great afternoon.
John Glenn.
To our discretion, we'll talk in a little bit on our way out.
John Glenn is Columbus Airport.
Oh.
West 135.65, the wind at Indy is calm, or correction 23 left.
Alright, so let's see here. We gotta log some times now that we're on the ground.
Southwest 4484, vacate runway 35 left.
And we're gonna turn that off because I'm tired of hearing that. There we go. Alright. So
Can you
on.
watch me land?
Yeah, are you? Where are you at?
I'm on final 3-2 or 2, whatever.
2-3.
Yeah.
Dyslexic one. Oh, you're still a little ways out. Let me know when you're like short final. I'm gonna do some paperwork here. Ah, what are you doing? Okay. All right, let's see what do we got here. For an on time was 21:23, and our in time was 21:33. Hey, come on, dumb thing. 21:33. Fuel remaining was 29,100 pounds.
I'll report you when I'm over the airport.
Okay. 29,100.
How in the world did I get in before you got in?
Because you passed him, remember?
You passed me right before descent.
Bye, hello, bye, thank you.
Alright, I am on short final over the airport.
Okay, we're looking. There he is, alright.
Just remember, we're all counting on you.
That's right.
Don't call me Shirley.
Roger, Roger. What's your vector, Victor?
I picked the wrong day to quit sniffing glue.
Have you ever seen the inside of a Turkish bath? Do you speak jive? Alright, bring it in nicely. There you go. Nicely done, David.
Very nice. Very good landing.
Welcome to Indianapolis. Alright, we got some last little things here. So, how much fuel did we burn? Get my calculator out. Tied to the marks, that's right. Alright, 63,171 is what we started with. We ended up with 29,100. For a total burn today of 34,071. 4071. And our actual block time was 19, 27, 21, 33, so that is just shy of 2 hours by 6 minutes. So that is 1:54. 54 on the block time, and air time is an hour and 25. Let's see. 8, 9. So that's 1 hour and 39 minutes. So we actually did better than our estimated times. That's good. All right, so total block time was 1 hour and 54 minutes. Total air time was 1 hour and 39 minutes.
Yeah, I had an ouchie landing.
And what was your landing rate?
375. I realized last second that I was going to be a hard landing.
Gotcha. All right, well, we all made it here. Everyone's down on the ground. That's a successful flight there today, guys. Thanks for coming along for our flight from Indianapolis to Jacksonville. Next week, we have FNO going into D.C. Looks like we'll probably do Minneapolis to Dulles, I think is going to be the plan per Chris's suggestion. So we'll do the flight beam sceneries. On Saturday next week, let's see, are the Jags at home? I would expect them to be, but let's find out.
They better be, or I'm not doing our flights. We're never going to Australia again if this keeps happening.
We'll go to Australia again, don't worry. We're actually trying to get out of Australia at the moment. Let's see, how do I get to week schedule? That's what I want. Yes, that's very helpful, but I don't care about this week. I care about next week.
Yeah, Mike's got to basically come to Tahiti. That you're out of...
That's true. I got to get over there, too.
Yep.
Let's see here. Next week, yes, Jags are at home. So next week, Saturday, will be the flight to New Zealand from, where are we at? Melbourne, I think. Was that bus going
that
on?
flight beam New Zealand scenery's getting close.
I know. They previewed Wellington the other day, so maybe it's just...
Maybe you should do a leg, one more leg somewhere else, and then wait and see if it comes out.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. So next week we'll do Washington from Minneapolis on Friday. Saturday will be the New Zealand flight, or at least something out of Melbourne. We'll see. Try to get that done. I will not be streaming next Tuesday because I have an event on Tuesday and Thursday night. Next Thursday, I think is what I meant to say. I have an event next Thursday and Tuesday night, so I'll be busy doing that. Buses are all going on the wrong side of me. What the heck? It's weird. Anyway. It's very strange. I'm here for both, so I can join you next week. Oh, awesome. Cool. Yeah. Please do, Arbauer. That'd be great.
That bus is going all the way around here.
I know. You just drive
here's some interesting news for you.
What's your interesting news?
If you're a known streamer within the community, which you are, you could get the chance to be featured on Directory with your own section. Contact us to learn more.
This is FS Elite?
Yes. So you should definitely do that.
I will do that. That's awesome. That is cool. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for finding that out. All right, guys.
Oh, they got Chewy94 on there.
Oh, good. Especially get on early. Get the early list before there's a billion of us on there. That'll be good. So, cool. All right, guys. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next week. Again, Sunday is going to be maybe. We'll see. Maybe Truck Sim. Depending on how the day goes. We'll see. but I will let you guys know. Make sure you guys are following me on either Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You can follow me on all three, but if you follow me on one of them, then you always know when I'm streaming, because I will let you guys know ahead of time. That is FlyingMoose83 for all of those, so easy to find. FlyingMoose83 for all three of those social media platforms. And we will see you guys next week. Otherwise, you have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for coming along.
like to have it to be able to offer it for prepared folks as well.